unboxing is a picture book called The Forest Keeper. It's the true story of Jadav Payeng, and it's by Rina Singh, illustrated by Ishita, Jain. It's a NorthSouth book. It just has such a beautiful cover. And so I don't know anything about Jadav Payeng. I'm assuming he's Indian. And The Forest Keeper, I'm assuming has something to do with, environmental, maybe preserving trees or forestry. So let's take a look and let's learn. So Jadav is from northeast India, and a mighty river has swept away all the plants and left the river snakes dead. And he is trying to get the trees to grow in the sandbar, but no one wants to help him because they say, it's impossible to get trees to grow in sandbars to hold the earth back. He's trying to prevent erosion. So he just has a bag of bamboo seedlings, a stick, and just his own determination. And he's trying to, basically prevent erosion during monsoons, it's a pretty long, intense, rainy period. And so he's going to grow a forest where a forest has been washed away. It's kind of incredible what people can do when they just, and they're told like, oh, wait, no, that won't work. And instead of going, okay, well, that won't work, I just give up. They just go, okay, no, I'm going to do it somehow. And so this is the mighty river that people depend on. And when the river, gets more water than usual, it starts eroding, things into the path, which are these islands. And so that's what happened. It was 1979. And the water snakes on the sandbar, these are the ones who died. It's almost like worms after the rain. And Jadav, just a boy, was just, horrified. He wanted help from the elders, but they were like, no, like it won't work. Do it yourself. And so he did. He took his bamboo seedlings and a stick, and he had to like row to the island and figure out a way to get these plants to grow, because it's sand and it looks like it's the dry season. So he devised this a way to water it, and he started to plant things besides bamboo. And a lot of these are fruit trees, bananas and star fruit and tamarind. Arjun, that might be a fruit as well. He's like Mama Miti. He's literally like Wangari Maathai in Kenya, who planted trees, but he's doing this in India. Like a similar type of mission. And then as the trees came, the whole environment, the ecosystem changed, and then it brought all the animals, including the elephants. But one night the elephants who came were hungry, and they smashed the huts in his village, and the villagers wanted to cut down the forest. Oh my goodness. But what he did, because the elephants were hungry, is he planted food for the elephants so they wouldn't go into the village looking for food. So 30 years went by, and the boy became a man who has grown this forest from nothing and protects the trees and all the creatures in it. And when the river floods, his island, it's, secured by all the roots. And the snakes, can survive. Wow, it's just amazing. I sometimes there's these like these articles that I see like online, and it's like somebody dumped like just like kind of like excess citrus peel, probably from juicing. Like just like took the excess and dumped it into like sort of this like kind of like an empty lot, but it was like in the middle of nowhere. And after like the same kind of period, like 10, 20, 30 years, like the peels became, like the fertilizer, and all kinds of plant life and trees and like kind of incredible things happened because of it. And, and it probably was like a dump truck's worth of, orange peels. Like it wasn't, a small amount, but it was amazing how with, like a decent amount of effort, but not like, literally like, a handful of people can do it. How fast they transformed something that looked, desolate and empty. I'm just like amazed. So, wow. Hats off to Jadav Payeng. Amazing.